Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching The Departed. What do you know about this?
Not a lot. It looked like there was some big names on the movie cover.
Yeah, lots of big names in this.
Yeah, so I saw, I think Jack Nicholson, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Matt Damon.
So I've seen this movie before. It's been a very long time. I don't remember when exactly this came out, but that's when I saw it and I haven't seen it since. But I do remember some specific scenes. I just don't really remember how exactly it unfolds. But this is your first time.
Yeah, my first time. I actually don't know what this movie is about, but loaded cast, and this won our drama Patreon poll.
Yeah, so we want to thank all our patrons for voting for this to win our drama Patreon poll. And it definitely has a loaded cast. I won't go into what it's about. I'm sure you'll pick it up. But it is another Martin Scorsese movie.
Okay.
We've seen a handful. We've seen Goodfellas and Casino.
Some of my favorites on the channel.
So based off the Martin Scorsese movies we've seen so far, it's going to be great.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. Since it is Martin Scorsese, I'm assuming this is going to be maybe a bit of emotional roller coaster. We've been seeing like kind of the downfall, like we get the highs and then it's just like crashes and burns. And also relatively violent, so
yeah. So far there's some good violent scenes in his movies.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see this.
Cool. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we have reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. Boston.
Some years ago.
I want my environment to be a product of me.
That's a good line.
You get your period yet, Carmen?
Jeez, that was creepy.
Yeah.
He's Sullivan's kid.
He's like in so much shadow.
Right.
Buy yourself some makeup. You ever want to earn a little extra money, you come by L Street.
Dang, he recruits them young.
Yeah.
And something maybe happened to him, like that.
Woo.
Oh my God.
She fell funny. Cops or criminals, when you're facing a loaded gun, what's the difference? It's my boy.
That was cool.
Oh wow, and he is a cop.
Fuck you.
Whoa, was that Godfather?
Yeah. From Generation Kill.
Hey,
Oh.
what? It's from the Pacific.
Lucky.
You never finish anything. You finish the...
How many people are in this?
I get a blowjob again. Great, your mother must be a wonderful woman.
Tradition of excellence. Your graduation today.
Well, he definitely didn't go down the path I thought he was going to as a kid. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. It's like someone was watching him.
You're a worker. You rise fast.
Like a 12-year-old's dick.
It's Martin Sheaton from Apocalypse Now.
Oh, I didn't even realize. It's like every scene there's someone new.
Seriously.
Are you both getting promoted? He doesn't look very happy.
If you had an idea about what we do, we would not be good at what we do, would we? We would be cunts. You calling us cunts?
Staff Sergeant Dignam has a style of his own. I'm afraid we all have to get used to it.
Why don't you tell us about your Uncle Jackie?
I remember his funeral.
Closed casket?
That's right.
You're like, that's bad.
How fucked up are you?
It's like two polar opposite experiences.
What's this got to do with me, huh?
Why are you pretending to be a cop?
Pretending.
Is an elite unit.
Everyone's in this.
By enhanced cooperation with the FBI, and we will do it. We've done a briefing book, so read up. I want any and all ideas so I can pass them off as my own.
That's some major conflict of interest, but they're going after this guy.
Do you want to be a cop, or do you want to appear to be a cop?
You're no fucking cop!
Yeah.
We deal in deception here. What we do not deal with is self-deception. You don't have much family.
I don't have any family.
Oof.
ever been good to my dying sister, or am I just now pretending to be?
Yikes.
Do you need some money for the funeral?
What a shithead.
Through the mercy of God, rest in peace. Amen.
Alone.
So what do I do? A guilty plea to assault and battery would make sense.
Given your nature.
You'd be on probation, see a court-ordered shrink.
Wait, they're actually gonna send him to jail?
Yeah, he's going undercover.
It was so loud.
He definitely looks the part.
Oh my God! Good
Aunt
to
Kathy,
see
how are you?
Oh.
It's the oxygen while smoking.
My mother's dead.
I was at a funeral myself. I knew him in school. He's a young guy.
In your line of work, if I gave you, like what, say 10,000? What could I get back?
Well, you want me to say it?
I'm not a cop.
No, he's no cop. He got out of the joint 3 weeks ago.
Well, I knew his father.
Cranberry juice.
What, do you get your period?
Alright, man.
Hands off! Hey. Well, I'm the guy that tells you there are guys you can hit and there's guys you can't. You don't fucking hit him. You understand? I'll cut your fucking nuts off. You understand that?
What an impression.
What are you drinking?
Cranberry juice.
A cranberry juice.
What is it, your period? Oh, fucking what?
I guess he can hit him.
My people are out there. You're not gonna hear about them, except through me or Captain Queenan.
Fuck yourself.
I'm tired from fucking your wife.
How's your mother?
Good, she's tired from fucking my father. These are the kind of processes they put into computers that could put a cruise missile up the ass of a camel.
Jeez.
Southie Projects.
Oh.
What was his name? The departed.
Do you have anyone in with Costello presently?
Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
Normally, he's a very, nice guy.
He's my favorite.
If he was killed, he probably did something wrong.
Wave to your girlfriend.
I mean, fuck yourself.
He's got a tail. Multiple.
You're a mental health professional. I'll stab someone in the heart with a fucking ice pick if it gets me dinner with you. It's all right. I'm a detective. I'll find you. No, sir. I'm just joking.
So much game.
Hi, Dad. I had no idea about the tail until I saw it. Blue sedan and then a white van.
White wine.
If they're listening to the audio, did they just hear that phone call?
Maybe he spoke differently or something.
Because he wants to come back there and squash your head. You opened up a store in an Irish neighborhood. These are dirty, dirty people. Fucking delivering cannolis or something?
Oh my god. He fucked them up.
Wow.
So fancy.
If that thing moves, I'm gonna shoot it.
Some people do get better.
Including the criminals?
Well, if they don't do their jobs, you don't have one.
I'll just arrest innocent people.
I said him, Princess Carolina Monaco's.
Ooh.
You met my friend, Mr. French, the other night.
His real name, Mr. French?
No. Come with me.
This is scary.
Right?
Those guys you tuned up is come back with some guys and kill you. Do you want me to stop them?
Is this something I can't do personally?
I knew your father.
Who said he had a problem?
I just said he had a fucking problem.
He's like right on the line of like pushing it, but still giving perfect answers.
To pull you out of the Stadies and send you after me.
Are you still a cop? No!
You're okay. You'll be all right.
That had to be so painful.
It was necessary. Who let this IRA motherfucker in my bar? Just kidding. How's your mother?
Whoa.
You can't trust a guy acts like he's got nothing to lose.
Maybe you give him something to lose.
What about your wife, Arnold? Was she got reliable?
Oh.
He loved it, her fingers so tight.
Oh, they took care of that mafia problem.
The principles of detection tell me that these two gentlemen came from Providence. I saw a dead guy. I think I'm having post-traumatic stress. Can I meet you for lunch?
Oh, did he just change the SIM card? Man, he's in.
Yeah.
Cops to look at Jimmy Pappas for the hit.
Hey, this will get Captain Allaby on the 6 o'clock news.
Just like that, the crime's covered.
Have a seat, Bill.
Everything's so intricate. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
You know John Lennon. If you'll indulge me.
He's just holding a severed hand?
Get rid of this. Put it downstairs, here.
Oh, he's wired? Yeah, get that shit off. Oh my god.
Quick? Think he's dead already?
After seeing that severed hand, he was probably like, get this fucking wire off of me.
I think you are a cop, my son.
oh no.
Fucking cigarettes!
Hey,
He was I don't know.
what the fuck you doing? This crazy fuck knocked Jimmy Bag's teeth out. So?
Personally, I don't trust half the fucking troopers out there anymore.
They're both moving up pretty aggressively.
We think Costello's got a rat in the state police.
He's the rat.
Yeah.
I got that.
Good.
This is making me nervous.
I got promoted.
I like how he calls him dad, too.
Yeah.
If your father were alive, he'd kill 7 guys just to cut my throat, and he could do it. And I think about this.
What does that mean?
What are we talking about here? Turn the fucking camera off. Give it to me. He doesn't know what the fucking lawyer looks like. I think you need to call your mother, tell her you're not going to be home for supper.
That code?
Camera's off. I don't know where they're going, but they do.
It's playing so many angles right here.
How does he keep this straight?
Just listen to what I'm saying to you.
Like he's tricking the other cops into thinking he's going in as a lawyer.
To trick him.
Sorry, I got held up.
Everybody out. Move.
Wow.
Run the last number he called. That's his house.
So do you want to talk about last night? You know, it's all right. Guys tend to make too big a deal out of it.
Having some issues.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to have a lot of stress with all of these. I mean, everyone's playing so many angles right now.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Something's got to give here. Like,
Yeah, you lie. You lie. So you had a parent who was a drunk.
Let's keep it with you.
It's got to be so weird to know you're the good guy, but still be so deep in this shit.
Ain't gonna hurt you.
A mass murderer. Your heart rate is jacked. Your hand, steady. Does not shake.
Dang.
yeah, that's like impressive.
Is that CGI?
Do you see cops?
That's part of what I do. See cadets who've been kicked out of the academy.
I thought he was going in as part of his job. Didn't think this was part of the cover.
Yeah, no, he's still undercover.
So then is he on to Mark Wahlberg?
Matt Damon? Mark Wahlberg's the guy who just talks a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah, Matt Damon.
No, I don't think he's on to...
How did he get to her? I thought she was part of the department. She only saw...
I think she sees, like, part of her job is to see cops, but I think she is a therapist.
I'm going fucking nuts, man. I can't be someone else every fucking day.
Now, we're the only 2 people on the face of this earth that even know you're a cop. How about we just erase your file?
I'm not fucking kill you! That was a joke.
That's a ch-
Hey, stop it! Break it up! Both of you, get in the car!
Everything's at the boiling point.
Do you want him to chop me up and feed me to the poor? Is that what you guys want?
Yeah, well, that might stick.
I'm telling you, something's wrong.
I think Costello's got a spy inside the Special Investigation Unit.
What do you want?
Valium.
I haven't slept for fucking weeks.
Is that true?
You're fucking ridiculous. Hey, what if that was a legitimate threat?
Oof. She wrote it.
Why is the last patient of the day always the hardest one?
It's because you're tired and you don't give a shit.
It's my card and a prescription for 20 lorazepam. I'm transferring you to another counselor.
So you want to get a cup of coffee?
She's no longer his therapist. There's no conflict of interest.
We've had very little time to set up.
Do you guys know anything about this?
He is panicking.
Yeah. He probably didn't have enough time to warn.
Been after this cocksucker for a long time, and tonight we are going to get him.
Do they think it's him? Is that why they cut him off?
I don't remember.
I'm not going to be home for supper.
Too bad.
Friends are still coming.
All cell phone signals are under surveillance through the courtesy of our federal friends over there.
Oh my gosh. Dang, he's got this all memorized. Everyone's watching everyone.
See, touchscreen phones, you couldn't do that.
Turn off your cell phones. Fitzy's got the chicken. Check your weapons.
Oh man.
This is terrifying.
Have you got a camera in the back?
What back?
Lucked out. Oh my god.
None of us are carrying automatic weapons. It don't add inches to your dick.
So quiet.
The fuck did they turn their phones off? Wait.
Oh my god.
I'm the guy who does his job. You must be the other guy.
Cars are moving. Did you see anybody come out?
Oh, they didn't go by car.
They didn't figure we had a navy.
So there was a back.
Can I talk to you for a second, please?
Oh no.
Stupid fucking I'm gonna rip your fucking arm off and shove it up your fucking ass, you hear me?
Man.
There was a leak from the inside. It's real, man. Smoke him out.
You want to meet up or you got something real? Call me back.
He's stressing hard.
How long you been with this guy?
My boyfriend?
The rat?
This is your first phone call in the new house. You live here now.
We're calling on the phone right now.
It's like a cancer guy.
What the fuck is it with you and your phone, huh?
Hey, last time I checked, I tipped you off and you're not in jail.
Talking back.
Like little Miss Thing sucking on your cock?
Yes, I do.
So earn it. He's one of yours. Inside.
They're both aware that they have a mole.
Calm down or you're shooting your pants. I'll get you the records and whatnot.
How are you, Francis?
You're lying to me.
She's probably really good at reading that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to wipe that fucking smirk right off of your face.
Would you rather wipe my ass for me?
No, really, there are things you don't even want to know about.
I'm gonna get you.
If you coulda, you woulda.
So crazy. Everyone is just aware of everything. They just can't make the move yet.
Just not quite enough.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say about the FBI, huh? Forget what I said. I'm fucking high. Oh! Now, Costello's a protected FBI informant.
What?
They're just throwing another layer into everything.
But is that true?
It seemed pretty true.
He's a protected fucking informant.
Coke.
That was a lot of coke.
So I was like, you have like a bowl?
Your social and license number, your bank account numbers. Then we wait here.
You shitting me?
Waiting here till they run all the information.
Yeah.
But fuck it, you know?
He was close. Ish.
You kidding me? Look at this. Look.
I'm not staying, all right? You tell him I said that.
That's a red flag.
I have to say your vulnerability is really freaking me out right now.
I'm sure he really wants to tell her, like, hey, I'm actually a good guy.
Just everything.
You don't have any cats.
No.
I like that.
Uh-oh.
They're connected in work, and now they're connected in who they're banging.
Some people don't trust a guy with an immaculate record. I have an immaculate record. How's your wedding coming along?
Great.
Wedding?
Ladies see the ring, they know immediately you must have some cash and your cock must work.
Overtime.
I'm glad to hear that.
That's so weird. It's working overtime.
So you want that folder?
Yeah. Oh, man.
I can get the rat. You just gotta let me do it my way, Frank. All right, just trust me, Frank.
Do you have to pin it on somebody else?
Yeah. Or they'll just never find it.
I feel like that's more suspicious. You see him though?
No. You never saw him.
I feel like he has to know he's being followed.
These hats are doing work. You can't even see who's who with the hat. So many colors, so many things going on. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Fuck, he just killed a random dude. Oh. Oh. He went back and got the footage.
He never turns around.
No. Oh my god, they could not have been any closer to each other.
That's it for me.
Whew, that was stressful.
Yeah.
Smell a rat.
I wonder if he's gonna get in trouble for not staying.
Yeah.
I got an informer in my outfit.
You sure it's not the FBI?
It ain't the FBI.
He would know it's not the FBI because he's working with them.
You know, past a situation like this, I kill everybody.
And I will put a fucking bullet in your head as if you were anybody else, okay?
Annoying, eating fucking rat. Don't you stay in the bar. That night I got your numbers.
Sure, his heart is racing.
I'm not the fucking rat. Who thinks that they can do what you do better than you?
I feel like he's making convincing arguments.
Yeah.
But it's not working.
You learn a lot watching things eat.
What the?
I got it. Okay.
Such an intimidating conversation.
I don't really think he did that well.
I need the identity of your undercovers.
Blow me, all right? Not literally, though. Unfortunately, there's no promotion involved for you.
We lost him in the streets.
Really? I mean, anything that could help us.
No.
He must feel pretty good about that.
If I did it full-time, law school, I'd be through it in a year if I wasn't a trooper.
Sounds like he wants out.
If he's not paying attention to us, he's a cop.
Yeah.
He's not paying attention to us. He's a cop.
Hey, how you doing? What kind of dog is that?
Well, she must be a cop.
Probably the fucking police commissioner.
Oh.
I changed my mind. Take the night off.
The hell was he doing back there?
Bring him up.
Mop?
We're guessing who cops are. You know, most good-looking women are cops.
Well, I'm going home, all right?
Nothing about new guys. Nothing about Gloucester.
Not a thing. That information would have come to me.
It ain't Bill.
Ooh, Bill's clean.
So who was he talking to? Oh, that... Okay, so they're keeping him out of it.
Yeah. So those two guys, the captain and... Yeah.
I want constant surveillance on Captain Queenan. That Captain Queenan is Costello's rat.
Which one of them is gonna catch them? I feel like his wire isn't even a little bit discreet.
Is there any reason you would have a tail? No.
No, you do have a tail.
Because I think...
Billy, I don't have a tail.
It's a game of cat and mouse.
Sooner or later, he's gonna find out who I am, and he's gonna fucking kill me.
He's gonna have to live up there now. He's never allowed to come back down.
I cannot do it overnight, but I will get you out.
Get the van, we're moving. Heavy work.
Oh, no.
This is a mess.
The address is 314 Washington Street. You got it?
314, they got the wrong address.
What?
You were followed.
By whom?
By Costello's people.
They do have the wrong address, though.
Right? They said 314, not 344.
Oh, my God.
Been made. I can't protect you now. Go, go.
Motherfucker! Now where's your fucking gun?
Can they see him?
I don't think anyone sees him right now.
He needs to get out of there.
Fuck happened? You're fucking late. Get in the van.
What do you mean something came off the roof?
Fuck this.
Oh my god. This was terrible. I remembered the scene of him coming down, so I knew that that was coming.
I mean, I had a feeling something was gonna happen. There was no way he was getting out of there alive.
But Bill or William, that was like perfect timing for them to come out and be like, where were you?
That's internal investigation's business.
Fucking forgot the password, but if you want to come down the garage with me, I'd be happy to give it to you. That's a fucking lie.
I'm your boss now.
I don't give a fuck. I'd rather hand in my papers first.
He needs to take those files.
If he gets those files, it's over.
Then you show up today. He's a rat. I made a mistake. I gave you the wrong address.
It was the wrong address.
You showed up at the right one.
Oh, he died at the perfect time.
He set him up?
I don't think he set him up on purpose. I think he did it on accident, and then he realized what he did.
Giving me a hard on.
Like that she was reading a book called Getting Pregnant.
Yeah. She never really knew who he was. Captain's phone. That was perfect timing to stop the music.
He can't answer.
Oh, wow. No one said a word.
Spooked him, though.
Oh, yeah. They both have just been right there.
You called this number on a dead guy's phone.
This is Sergeant Sullivan. I'm taking over Queenan's unit.
Oh, no.
We need you to come in. Can you come in?
No.
Nope. They never would.
Yeah, that's a red flag right there.
He almost had him. Second he said, come into the office. Nope. Oh, that's the guy from the FBI. FBI informant.
Undercover placement for the city of Boston.
Undercover?
The cops are saying he's a cop, so I won't look for the cop.
Oh, super smart. I, for a second, thought he was the cop. And I was like, I do not remember him being a cop. That's smart, though, for the real cops to be like, oh, yeah, he was the rat.
Yeah, you got a tail. 2 cars. Not very subtle.
Rid of the fucking tail!
All right.
It's a nation of fucking rats.
Talking about rats, and their rat is in their back seat.
How is he gonna pull this off?
Pull them off, Costello. He called me when he found out Queenan was dead. I'm running him.
You're running them. You give them to me.
Get rid of the tail, get special ops on standby. We'll take this prick tonight.
How is he gonna get away with that? Well, I guess he's not gonna give him the real place. Right?
All right, it's the warehouse he owns over on Sheffield. He's got to have a container or a truck or
So quiet.
Frank, how do you know you don't have a tail, huh?
Load.
Frank wants me to check the back, all right? You go ahead.
Just getting destroyed. Jeez, they do not stand a chance. They all got lit up.
So it's just the two of them.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's been shot. Which one is he calling?
You're an FBI informant? Are you fucking kidding me? Do they know who I am?
Do you see it playing out that way?
No!
I got him! I got Costello here!
He's the hero.
No, it's...
From rat to hero.
How'd you get him without the files?
Caller ID.
We were classmates in the academy together.
I totally forgot he comes in.
I just want you to know I'll be recommending you for the Medal of Merit.
It's kind of like a gold star around here, huh? My only contact in the last 6 months has been a police shrink. What are you gonna do about Costello's rat in this building?
I'm gonna find him, I'm gonna arrest him.
I just want my money and I want to go home.
All right, that'd be the best thing I think for everybody.
Let me just get you out of here.
Forever. What is it? Uh-oh.
Only the rat has that.
I don't want to walk in and see him within his hand. Put it down! Ugh.
Story ain't over. He's out of here.
You gonna tell anybody?
Oh, just delete his identity.
You open this if something happens to me, or if I call you and I tell you to open it.
It's gotta be his identity, you know?
Whatever you have to say. If you still want to tell me, you tell me in 2 weeks, okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Is she pregnant or something?
Little speck is a penis.
He sent her mail?
No, he sent him mail.
Oh.
But she probably thinks it's about her.
Yeah.
I
You just gotta let me do it my way, Frank. Hey, it fucking involves lying, and I'm pretty fucking good at that.
What?
A death stare.
He and Dignam run the snitches. I'm doing my...
I thought I was the liar.
He put all the tapes in a little box and kept them with his lawyer. That was his insurance.
Oh, Costello recorded.
Costello trusted me more than anyone. Where Queenan died, you keep your cell on.
Back to the same building.
Someone going off the roof again.
Hey, put the fucking gun down. I can get you your money. He was working for me. He was my informant. Shut your fucking mouth. Come on. No one knows who you fucking are. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You know who I am. I'm not gonna shoot. I told you to meet me downstairs.
Help.
So much is going on.
Where's Dignam? I told you to bring Dignam. Evidence, other documents proving it.
Probably believes him. Oh my god. You coming?
Just fucking kill me.
I am killing you.
Oof. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Costello was gonna sell us to the FBI. It's you and me now, you understand?
How are they gonna explain this? Oh.
No witnesses.
So they all just shot each other?
Well, he came out alive.
No, I mean, is he just gonna leave them and say they all just shot each other?
One of them was the rat.
Brown and Costigan discovered that they had expired. I'm recommending William Costigan for the Medal of Merit.
Hey, he's still doing it. One of the most abrupt sequences in a movie I've ever seen.
I'm like still in shock. I was not anticipating 2 rats.
I don't think he was either. Pretty emotional for this random guy.
He's just gonna get away with it?
Sometimes the bad guys win.
Wonder if she thinks something fishy went on with that death.
I mean, she has that envelope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark Wahlberg comes out on top. And a rat. All right. That was The Departed. What'd you think?
That was insane.
The ending of this movie, I love it. It's just like, you just don't expect any of it. It's great.
No, I mean, honestly, the whole movie.
Yeah.
All of it. There was so much going on.
Yeah.
There was a whole chunk in the middle that I was so confused that I even confused Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg.
That's okay. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I feel like I don't even know where to start.
I mean, we could start kind of towards the beginning. Obviously, you know, Costello has Matt Damon's character, Colin, as a cop, but it's his rat. And then you have Leonardo DiCaprio's character, Billy, who is a great cop, but because he has a questionable past and not a lot of family and stuff, it's a perfect opportunity to kind of slide him in as a rat in Costello, I guess, organization.
Right.
So you have these 2 rats that are established like right away.
Yeah.
In the police department and the criminals.
And essentially, it's like everyone is just trying to figure out who the rats are.
Everyone's just trying to figure out, everyone else. There's so many moving pieces, and there's secrecy on both sides within themselves as well. So it's all over the place.
Yeah, no, and then even within the police department, there's like, you know, the special detectives, and then outside with the FBI.
Right.
And then you also have all the undercover guys.
Right, which thankfully were kept secret from everyone else. Only Queenum and Dignam knew their actual identity.
Yeah, which was imperative for this. Obviously, I don't know a lot about undercover cops. Makes sense that nobody would know who they are.
Yeah, like if you're undercover, you're like really undercover, because even the part where that was like a little confusing is he had to even be undercover with the therapist.
Right, yeah. I was confused thinking he was on to Colin, and that's why he was seeing the therapist. Like, he was kind of like making his way through his personal life.
Yeah.
But I did not realize that Billy was just there
as part of his parole as his cover.
Right, which he was in jail for a fake crime.
Yeah.
There's just like, I feel like we could talk about this forever because there's just so many details to this film. And I feel like it was a little overwhelming. That's probably why I got so confused, because I feel like this is one of the more confusing films that we've watched.
There's a lot. I mean, there's so much going on in them kind of messing with each other.
Yeah.
The lengths that they go to try to find the rats in their own organization is confusing in itself.
Right.
And just the amount of secrets and who knows what. It's a lot. I mean, this is my second time watching it. So obviously there was main events that I remembered, which were pretty much the final like shootout where everyone gets killed. And when Queenum gets thrown from the building.
Yeah.
So like I knew how things were eventually going to lead to, but there was definitely a lot in the beginning parts of the movie that I was like, oh man, I don't remember how this connected to that or stuff like that. It's definitely warranted for a second viewing because you can kind of see all the little details that are going on to be like, oh, like now I see why that was important. And
yeah, Jack Nicholson.
Amazing.
Amazing again. I mean, we saw him in The Shining.
Yeah.
And I feel like takes over any scene that he's in. Like, he's in these scenes with also incredible actors like Leonardo DiCaprio. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, he's surrounded by all stars.
Yeah, but he's still such a standout. And like his facial expressions, his voice, like he just commands.
Just how he carried himself, how intimidating, like he could do nothing other than just like stand there.
Yeah.
And it would be terrifying. Like the part where he was just like shushing behind.
Oh yeah.
Like that's all he did, but it was still like, all right. Or how he's just like casually eating dinner and then casually pulls out a severed hand.
Yeah. And he was eating, like, I think he was eating lobster or something with his hands. Like, the whole thing was just like...
Yeah, no, he was the absolute standout in this movie, for sure.
But, I mean, everybody was incredible. This was a loaded cast. I think in the first, like, 10 minutes, we saw so many people.
Alec Baldwin, Vera Farmiga. I think this is... I don't know if this is one of her earlier roles or something, but this is when she, like, blew up in my eyes. Martin Sheen... The guy from Pacific Leckie.
Yeah.
For a second, I feel like we saw Godfather from Generation Kill.
Yes, no, he was absolutely
at
the beginning.
Yeah, the profile was like, oh my God, it's Godfather.
No, it was definitely him.
So yeah, no, a loaded cast. Everyone is just so excellent in this.
Was absolutely not anticipating Colin killing Costello.
Yeah, that's a big turning point, because he finds out that Costello is an FBI informant. So this whole time, it kind of feels like Colin is like essentially his son.
Right.
And like the number one in his eyes. And then when he finds out that even he's not getting the full story, it's kind of like, oh, fuck this guy. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I mean, it was shocking when we as the audience found out that he was an FBI informant. At Queenan's house, when Billy shows up and he tells him, it's like, wait, what? And then it totally makes sense. Like, why? Like, how could he have been going on all of this time?
Yeah, I mean, because he's not doing small stuff. I mean, literally working with the Chinese government to sell them, like, chips for missiles.
Yeah.
Like, that's not small time, just normal cop stuff.
Yeah.
So, once you find that out, it makes more sense why he's able to operate so aggressively because he's giving other people up.
Yeah. But that entire shootout at the end... Billy tries to warn him, and I don't really know what Billy's intentions were. Like, if he actually thought that they still did have the tails, or if he was just starting to, like, panic.
I don't know. I think something happened in that moment that, switched for him, because he did warn him of the tails, and I think, okay, the only reason he really is not listening to me and being so aggressive is he must know he has some sort of security by being an FBI informant. So if that confirms it for me, then fuck it. I'm gonna let this whole shootout happen and see how it plays out.
Yeah. And, he got out of that situation. If the cops had not shown up, I don't really know how he would have explained that. So he must have been pretty confident that they were about to get caught. He had given a lot of information, though.
Yeah.
But to know, like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like, this is the one that's going to take him down. That was crazy. And I do believe, Costello, that nobody knew who Colin was.
Yeah, I don't think so. For a moment, it kind of feels like Colin might feel a little bad.
Yeah.
Kind of like, oops, I, got you set up and killed here because I was pissed off that you're an FBI informant and that you might have, they might know exactly who I really am.
Yeah.
But then him trying to shoot him just kind of like threw that out the window.
Yeah, I was like, all right, you tried to shoot me, I'm going to shoot you back. But I'm a cop, so I'm covered in
so much protection.
gear. Yeah.
There's so many lucky situations in this. Billy shows up when they throw Queenan off the building.
I was just going to touch on that. That entire situation was crazy. Like, the fact that Queenan was so confident that he wasn't being followed.
Yeah.
Like, that was so frustrating because it's like...
Even Billy was suspicious, but like, are you sure? And then he cut him off. And
yeah, he was so sure. So they get to the roof. They are obviously being followed. And that entire sequence was crazy. Not as crazy as the end, but it was really crazy. And the second that those guys came in, Costello's men, I was like, this is it for Queenan.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't expecting him
to get thrown
off the roof, but I was like, there's no way. Like, he can't.
Yeah, how is he going to explain his way out of this?
Yeah, there's no way. He did successfully protect Billy to an extent, but I still think that guy did it on purpose. You said during the reaction it was on accident, that he sent him to the wrong address.
Yeah, I really don't know. I think it was just a mistake. He said the wrong address, but then they showed up to the correct address. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I heard it wrong. Like, I was convinced myself that I misheard it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't really know if it was a mistake or if it was planned.
Yeah, it's just because he starts the conversation by talking about the rat.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then I gave you the wrong address. And the way that he said it, to me, it made it sound like he was trying to see if he was the rat and he was successful. But it definitely could have been an accident. It's not like they're all a bunch of rocket scientists.
Yeah.
So it could have been on accident, but...
I bet it makes sense that was a good opportunity to... Because he wasn't with him.
Yeah.
So it's not like they desperately needed him there right away.
And they couldn't find him. Like, they were trying to call him.
Yeah, they couldn't find him. So it makes sense that it could have been on purpose.
Yeah.
And thankfully for Billy, he dies before he can really say anything.
Yeah, no, that was huge. And I mean, even that part when they just walk out and they're like, where have you been? And he's like, what happened? Like, it could not have been any more perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I was so worried for him. Even I like panicked even when they walked out and he was standing there. I'm like, oh no, they're gonna know. And I'm like, wait, no, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
And
he played it off perfectly. He's
yeah.
like, I just got here and you just chucked him down. Like,
yeah. And that's really when it started to go downhill for Colin, though, is when he using both sides too closely.
Yeah, he was using his own police force and Costello's men.
Yeah, no, it definitely, it got too close and it got too real. And that's as soon as his actual special team, the cops, just like went off script.
Yeah.
Of what he was asking for. So that scene was crazy to me. Also, I was wondering, I'm like going all over the place right now, but...
The movie went all over the place, so you kind of have to go all over the place to discuss it.
So obviously, Madeline is pregnant.
Yeah? Who's the father?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, she was like, oh, all excited to show this stuff to Colin. And I'm like, is Colin the father?
And then when Billy shows up with that envelope, it does seem like she wants to tell him something.
Yeah.
So was she going to tell him, like, I'm pregnant and it might be yours?
Yeah. I don't know. That was just a side thought. Yeah, the way that blew up at the end, like, I am very curious to know what was in that envelope.
Yeah, I think it was just a lot of information, maybe, because essentially, if everyone dies who knows the situation, yet Dignam is still able to show up at Colin's place and kill him. Either he was just suspicious enough by himself because he hated him, and so it's like, I didn't like you and you somehow came out on top and everyone else is dead. That doesn't add up. Or in that envelope was information that, proved that Colin was the rat, or it had also information that cleared Billy's name. I'm sure it was just a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, no, I think it was everything, and I think that you're right. I think it did make it to Dignam, and I think Dignam knew. I don't think it was, like, I think that he seemed like he was so by the book. He did get a little bit crazy here and there, like he went a little over the top, but it seemed like he would always try to do the right thing. So, obviously, killing someone is not the right thing. But, I mean, like, he would always try to do what was right in the situation, like for the truth.
Yeah.
And so I think that he knew for sure that it was him, and that's why he killed him. I mean, also, I feel like he probably just wanted to kill him all this time.
Right.
I don't think that he liked him at all.
Which I'm okay with, because I remember the first time when I watched this movie, he was my favorite character.
Yeah.
I had no idea how it was going to play out. So when everyone's dead, I was like, no, like Colin gets away with it. Like everyone's dead. Dignam's just off. Like he's fired or put in his paper. Like it's over. Like,
yeah.
And then when he walks into that door and just is like, has a look of shock on his face, and you just see the like the slippers on the feet, and it just like pans up and it's Dignam. I'm like, yes. And then when it, like, no words, nothing, just bang.
Yeah.
And then walks away.
Yeah, I think Colin was just like, okay. Or he said something.
He was just like, all right, you know, maybe like, okay, arrest me or whatever. You know, maybe he can talk his way out of this one too, since everyone is dead. But nope, we're not talking. I'm just going to shoot you in the face and walk away. And then the last shot is a little rat walking across the rail.
It definitely had to be Madeline, I think, what was in that envelope, plus the tape. That obviously that CD actually wasn't for her.
Yeah, no, it was for Colin.
Yeah, so that was very interesting. And then I love that scene at the funeral when she's like crying and he's like looking at her like, wait, because neither of them knew like she was the common denominator.
No.
Billy didn't know, Colin didn't know.
No idea. They never, for a moment there during the movie, I was like, when Billy showed up with the envelope, I was like, oh, he's going to have to warn her about the truth.
Oh, right.
And then I was like, wait a second. He never even found out that that's who she's with.
Yeah.
They never knew.
Yeah. I mean, she did mention to Colin, like briefly, I think that she was seeing, or that she had seen a patient, or in super passing.
Yeah.
So maybe that clicked in his mind too at the funeral, like, oh, that's who she was talking about. I don't know. But the end.
It's one of the more shocking, just instant twists.
Yeah.
Because you were literally in this like victorious situation where Billy has Colin in handcuffs, and Colin is literally being like, just kill me. Like, please. Like, it's over. You got me. I know you have the evidence. I know it's all over. Just kill me. I would rather just die.
I know, and I'm bummed because Billy essentially like caused his own death. Like, he's the one that called them.
He called the cops.
Yeah.
So it must have spread or something somehow. But yeah, Lecky was another rat.
Yeah.
It's just another piece of information that Colin was not aware about.
Yeah.
From Costello.
Yeah.
So yeah,
which is crazy because Costello really, like, I feel like the way that he treated Colin, I mean, it was like a son. Obviously, he kind of, you know, from a young age.
Yeah, we say from a super young age.
But it definitely seemed like he was his one and only. Like, when he talked to him, it was always just him.
Yeah.
So even though when all the tapes and all that came out, that's hilarious that they went to Billy.
Right.
Because it's really kind of like a slap in the face.
I think all of it's a slap in the face to Colin.
Yeah.
The fact that there was another rat, like he didn't trust him enough to be the only rat.
Yeah.
He needed a backup insurance plan for that, which in the grand scheme of things, smart.
Yeah.
But for Colin, slap in the face.
Yeah.
You know, the tapes going to Billy, slap in the face. The FBI, all of it was just like, I thought I was like your son.
Yeah.
So, you know, it justifies why he was so angry and pissed at Costello and killed him.
Yeah.
But yeah, when those elevator doors open and Billy's brains just get blown all over the wall, you were definitely shocked.
I was shocked, and I was anticipating it to be Anthony Anderson's character because I figured, oh, like he ran down the stairs or he took the other elevator or whatever it was, like at the roof and like down to the next floor. He seemed very indecisive about what he wanted to do. He's like, do I believe him? Do I not?
Right.
That's why I was so shocked. I was like, he wouldn't have just shot him. Like, it seemed like he kind of believed him.
Yeah.
He wanted him to put the gun down, but they were going to go to the station. So I was like, why would he shoot him? And I was like, whoa, he didn't shoot him.
And then he comes out through the stairs and he's like, what the hell's going on? Bang. That shocked you again.
Yeah.
It was just like,
no, it got me. And then freaking Colin shooting, calling him Lecky, but the guy from the Pacific.
Lecky, yeah, sure.
Yeah, just like.
Lecky killed himself by saying, like, it's just me and you.
Yeah.
It's just us two.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck you then. It's going to be just me then. Like, you mean I can tie up all loose ends by killing you right now?
Yeah.
So.
And he's lucky that it was. Like, what if he did have like a third guy?
Right, a third guy walks in and is like, what the? And then bang. It could have just been a train reaction of just people getting shot in the head.
I don't know.
But I love that. And it's not like this grand climactic shootout. Mm-hmm. It's nothing. It's literally just like elevator doors, dead.
Yeah.
Opening up another door, dead.
Yeah, and there is no lead up to that moment.
No, there's no. I mean, you know Anthony Anderson is there, but in your head, you're like, oh, okay, they're gonna probably slowly make their way to the police station or something. Like, that's the most logical thing that you're thinking of, because at no point in the entire movie is there any sort of, at least from what I have seen, there's no clue that there is another rat.
Right.
So it's just not even in your mind.
No, not at all. And like I said, the way that Costello would talk to Colin, it was like he was his guy.
Yeah. So, no, I love that little shootout at the end. Yeah. And then I love how it makes you feel that Colin kind of gets away with it.
Yeah.
You know, the worst thing that happens to him is, you know, he's no longer in a relationship with Madeline. But nope, you see those little slippers on?
Those killed me, though. That is, I feel like, the epitome of Dignam. If he's going to do something like that, he is going to have little booties on.
Little booties, yeah, gloves on. He had a little mask or whatever.
Yeah, I pulled that down. That was just, I can't even, honestly, too, I was really surprised that he didn't wait for him to shut the door. Like, he just like...
Nah, I'm fucking killing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that was great, because Marky Mark's my favorite out of all of these guys. So for him to come out on top and be like the sole survivor.
Yeah.
So it's just a fantastic ride that's just like, it's nonstop from the very beginning. There's just, you have to be real focused paying attention to this movie, or else, you know, it's going to go over your head.
Yeah. And it's early. We're watching this pretty early.
Yeah, we watched this real early.
So.
First thing we did.
Yeah. Probably needed a little bit more tea to get the brain moving, but I loved it. I'm really happy we watched it, and I definitely do want to watch it again. Similar to after we watched Fight Club.
Fight Club's a great one to watch again.
Yeah,
for sure.
I feel like I do want to watch it again to see all of the things that I can catch. And yeah, obviously not going to be shocked by some of those moments, but I would love to see, because I think you probably appreciate it so much more the second time, because you're catching more.
Or just how much effort everyone is putting into like keeping their secrets and stuff.
Yeah.
So just an excellent movie. I had a great time watching it again. I had an amazing time seeing your reaction to it, especially towards the end. I was waiting for that elevator scene. I'm sure everyone else was waiting for that scene too. So it was great.
Yeah. No, I'm super happy we watched it. Thank you to the patrons for voting for this.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we have reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all of those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.